Hello people, Jugglet here, and thank you for 30,000 subscribers. I really appreciate people commenting, people liking the videos and just making my videos do as well as they do, and it's just an appreciation thing. And it's also the Q&A, and also on top of that I am doing Guess the Killer's perks again for the first time in a very long time. I used to do this quite a few months ago. Basically, the first unedited comment who guesses the 7 perks in this video correctly wins the ability to create a video by you. So you basically design whichever killer you want me to play as, the perks, the build, add-ons, all the good stuff, the map offering, how you want the thumbnail to be. I'll reach out to others first with the comment of the 7 perks. But yeah, thanks again. I really appreciate it. And I'm doing this Q&A, which I had like over 40 questions to answer. So I've answered all of them. And I've had Brain DVD be the guy interviewing me. So that's pretty cool as well. He's a content creator, Twitch streamer. Check out his details. It'll all be in the description. But yeah, thanks again. I really appreciate it. And this has just been really fun so far. So yeah, take care and thank you.
43 different
43 different questions.
43 different questions. So you ready for number one?
Yeah, fire away.
So number one, we're going to start with my question, which is something I've always wanted to know is how old are you?
I'm 33. You knew this anyway, so I don't know.
33. 33 is crazy.
Yeah. Am I closer to 40 than I am 25?
Yeah, you are closer to 40 than you are 25. You're
Yep.
closer to 45 than... Wait. Yeah, no. Wait. Second question. How long did it take you to master Oni, and when did you decide you were what's considered a good Oni main?
I don't believe that I have mastered the Oni. I don't think I've mastered any killer. I think it's a constant learning curve, but I feel like I got good at Oni after maybe 6 months, I'd say.
6 months?
Yeah.
So why would you not consider yourself...
There's better out there. I don't play the game enough to be a master or whatever. There's comp players better than me. There's people who stream on Twitch who are better than me as the only mains. I just got kind of lucky with the YouTube channel.
Interesting. Okay.
That's my thoughts on that.
Question number 3. Who is your main killer? it's got 10 likes. The people want to know.
Skull Merchant.
Skull Merchant.
No, it's Oni. It's Oni.
So, question number 4. If you started a DBD-themed restaurant, what would you name it?
Again, all these questions, I'm doing it completely script-free, so...
There's no... Yeah, he doesn't know what's coming up. He hasn't had time to prepare.
A DBD-themed restaurant. Blood Bites, because it's like Oni-themed.
Blood Bites.
Blood Bites. That's
33, by the way.
What? Okay. What?
No, I'm just ruining your Q&A. I'm sorry.
No, you're not ruining it. You're making funny. That's fine.
I'm just here to read out the questions.
Okay.
What is one piece of advice you would give someone from your journey as a content creator? That's actually a really good question.
That is a very good question. I've got this thing where I watch most of my videos, unless it's one that's getting released on the same day, I watch my videos first, and if I can't watch them, why would I expect someone else to watch them, if that makes sense? And also, I would start by building up either like a TikTok or a YouTube before streaming on Twitch, and don't rely on it as a main income, because I don't. It's not my main income. Use it as a... Unless you're like living at home and stuff and you don't need to pay certain bills, I would make sure it's a hobby first and then a job. And that's...
It's very good advice.
Yeah.
I'd agree. Completely, yeah. What other games do you play besides DBD, and would you consider expanding your channel into them?
I wouldn't probably expand them into this channel, but if I was to make another channel, it'd maybe be Hunt Showdown themed. I used to play quite a lot of Overwatch, Heroes of the Storm. World of Warcraft I used to play a lot of, but not anymore, not for a very long time.
Showing your age there, mate.
How many hours have I got in that? About 12,000?
Jesus.
Yeah, big shout out to World of Warcraft
that was a bit crazy.
And stuff. Yeah, so not on this channel, but maybe if I was to make another channel, it might be good to Hunt Showdown or something like that.
Cool.
Maybe.
Do you have any plans or thoughts of branching out to other games, or will you stick exclusive to DBD for the foreseeable future? Foreseeable future.
Can I leave that in?
Oh, yeah, may as well leave it in. Fuck it. P.S. You look extraordinarily handsome today. May I say, Jugglet, you do look extraordinarily handsome.
Thank you
today.
very much.
You really
I
do
appreciate
really
that. DBD is the only one I'm going to be like focusing on for streaming and stuff. It's taken a while to build up this kind of channel. So for content creation, DBD, for fun, other games. So yeah, I will be branching out. I did debate Overwatch though for a while. I did think Overwatch would be really fun to do on stream or something.
Well, Overwatch, the original or the Overwatch 2?
I used to play the original a lot. I tried Overwatch 2 and it wasn't as good for me personally.
No, I agree. Yeah. The first Overwatch was a lot of fun. If the devs, this is from Tormento, if the devs would say, okay, Jugglet, you're in charge, what would be the first thing you do?
Wow.
It's a great question.
I've got this thing where I want all killers to be around A tier. So I'll try and buff weak killers to bring them up, nerf strong killers to bring them down, to have them all around Huntress only level. You don't like that as a survivor main?
No, not really.
No. And yeah. A to B. I don't like when you've got D tier killers or E tier killers, and then you've got S plus. I don't like the two contrasts. I like to bring them all together.
Okay, interesting. We'll see what people think in the comments, won't it? What they think of,
that for that one.
That'll be an interesting one, won't it?
Very for a survivor main.
This is a good one. What inspired you to start creating content?
That's a hard one. There's a few personal reasons, but I'd say who inspired me. Otstarver was one of the biggest for actual content creators. So
yeah.
But in terms of the reason why I started, it was just like anything. It's a good distraction from things. It's good, like, it's like gaming. It's just fun. And I always thought if I'm gonna be gaming, why not try and make some money from it? It's like a passive income.
It's true. It's true. That's what you're doing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's working well, so can't really complain. What is something you wish you knew before maining your killer?
There's one thing I still wish I knew now, which is my M1 early game is not as good as my in power game. That's like when I go back to like mastering killers, I wish I was better at M1 because once you've got your power, the only's like crazy strong.
Wouldn't you say that's to be expected though, right?
Yeah. I mean, definitely.
Yeah.
Something I wish I knew though. I don't know because I enjoy the killer. There's not really anything Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question, but I'm not really sure. Just I wish I was better at M1.
There you go. I guess that does kind of answer it in a certain way. Yeah. This one's from Karma. Hey, I'm a big fan of your Only content. He's my main too. I played 2,500 DPI back in the day to reach full potential with Only, and now I'm at 800. It's been a couple of weeks since the new flicks were added to the live version, and I wanted to know what's your opinion about them.
Mixed opinion. I think it's great that controller Onis can now flick. I hate the fact that skill expression's been removed from the killer because it's like all or nothing. So I used to play at 3,000 DPI, I'm now playing at 800, I believe. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of it, but at the same time, it's definitely more inclusive for console players, which is a positive, but it's definitely got its negatives as well. 100%.
And what are your top 39 favorite killers?
Next question.
Hey Jugglet, I'm trying out Only right now. What do you think is the best build for him? Love your videos, by the way. Well, that is cap. But carry on.
What's cap about that?
Nothing. Just answer the question.
Best build is probably Grim Embrace, Pain Res, Nowhere to Hide, and Pop for me personally. Nowhere to Hide is a bit of a... You'd probably swap that out for Eruption, maybe. Oh no, Corrupt Intervention is always going to be number one in an Only build for early game. For me personally, I think it's very, very good.
Well, it lets you get your power up, doesn't it?
Yeah,
without really losing too much. It's a bit like Trapper really of early game.
Yeah.
Get your trap set up and stuff. Yeah, that's fair. What is your best killer achievement or something you're most proud of doing on killer?
I had a game once where I had no hooks. And then I got a 4K on Gideon's when I was learning the Oni, and then that's when I realized how strong the Oni could be in with his power. it was just because of one power of the air late game, so that was kind of cool. But in terms of achievements, I don't really know. I don't really care that much about achievements in the game, so yeah.
This next question is a good one. Which killer would be the scariest for you to face as a survivor?
In real life?
I'm assuming it means, yeah, if you were a survivor, who would you be most scared to come up against in the trial if you were a playable character?
Nah,
none.
Probably Spirit, because just the way her arms and stuff like click and it's like separate.
Oh, you don't like that?
That's horrible. Like, that weirds me out. I just, yeah, Spirit.
Spirit.
Or maybe Hag. Okay. She's kind of creepy looking as well.
Hag is quite creepy.
Yeah.
If you were forced to stop maining only one day, who would you choose to be your next main? If you can't answer with one, then just listing off multiple ones is more than fine.
Oh, well, that's fine. Unknown Pyramid Head. Unknown or Pyramid Head, one or the other.
Unknown or Pyramid Head.
Springtrap, who knows?
Oh, maybe. Maybe I have to check out the new Springtrap video on Jugglet's channel. And my channel, please.
Yeah,
please, and mine as well. Thank you. I need help.
We both need it for this video, I think.
Who is the most mechanically challenging killer?
For me, Billy. I'm terrible at Billy. Can't play Billy at all. Most impressive is probably Wesker, though. I love like a very, very good Wesker who can like hug tech and stuff. Is just really fucking cool. So
they are like, it's impressive.
There's something about that. I don't know what it is. It just looks really cool and they're so rare.
It is really impressive.
Yeah.
What's your go-to strategy for maximizing Blood Fury value on indoor maps?
Just catching people off guard as best as you can. I don't really. Is that managing your Demon Fury whilst in power, or what's the question?
What's your go-to strategy for maximizing Blood Fury value on indoor maps?
Oh, well, I don't, because I don't stop dashing, which is stupid. If you want to maximize it, don't do what I do and just try and get a 25-second dash for one down. It's not really worth it, but it looks funny. Can't stop dashing, won't stop dashing. Just, yeah. It's a stupid thing I do. I don't know why I do it, but it's funny. Yeah.
So your advice would be to not
do what I do, basically.
Not do what, yeah, okay. So don't listen to Jugglet.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I'm trash.
What is your... This will be... I'm actually interested to see your opinion on this one. What is your most wanted license for Dead by Daylight?
Do you not know what that is? I thought you might know that.
I don't think you've told me.
Predator.
Oh.
By a landslide. Not just for the killer, for the survivor as well. If they had Arnold Schwarzenegger in as a survivor,
that would be cool,
it'd be so cool. It's like something I grew up with. But the killer Predator would be so cool.
I do feel like that's the one license that this game really is missing.
They even have an idea for that as well, which is like a 1v1 thing where Predator like does something to make the survivor buffed and himself buffed, and then it gives a skill expression for the survivor as well. That's what a Predator does. They like to challenge people to a 1v1, so that'd be really cool.
Behavior. Better be taking notes. Or get Jugglet on board. He'll take a 30k a month contract. Ain't that right, Jugglet?
As little as that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get me in.
So Predator.
100%. There's no question about it for me. Yeah.
And okay.
What?
Am I asking this one? I just don't clip this like out of context. If you include this, like this is gonna sound crazy for me to say. What would Oni's toes taste like after fully using Demon Dash?
I thought I censored all the questions.
I was gonna say, I thought you did.
I did. I thought I did. That would slip through the net.
That got through it.
Because it got through, I'll keep it in because it's a very stupid. It's a great question. Don't unsubscribe,
great
please.
Great question.
I have no idea and I don't want to know.
If you could make a skin for the Oni, what Fema?
Theme. Please, no, you've not said Fema for theme.
It's spelled Fema. On my life,
Is it
spelled
TH?
Fema. It's THEMA is what he's got.
Oh,
right
okay,
there.
okay, fair enough. I'll let that
okay. No.
I could really edit that out, but I won't.
Better leave that in. What theme of the skin would it be if you could pick a skin for Oni?
I have something planned for the competitions. What behavior do? So keep your eyes peeled for voting for something.
Are you going to draw it? Hand draw it?
I'm not drawing it. I'm commissioning it.
Are you going to commission somebody to? Oh, can I know and you just blur this part out for the audience? I'm not gonna lie, that is not at all what I was thinking.
No,
so that image
was terrible.
Helped.
So
no, that is cool. That's quite a cool idea. So you're gonna commission somebody to make a drawing of that, and you're gonna submit that into the. Okay. Yeah. That is very cool. That is very cool.
If that won, it means I'd have a Jugglet themed skin.
That would be cool.
Yeah, it would be cool, but I don't think it's gonna happen. We'll never know. It happens.
We'll never know. If you were forced to give Oni one buff and one nerf, what would it be?
A nerf.
Buff and a nerf. One buff, one nerf. You have to give them both.
Okay. Both he should have one of the blood add-ons base kit where he gets more blood. And I don't even. How would you nerf the Oni? I'd nerf his current pixel flicks back to just a normal 180.
Yeah?
That's a loophole.
Would you consider that a nerf, though?
Sorry, console players.
I know you preferred Oni before
the
flick changes.
Nah, it's not. That's not really a real answer. One of the add-ons, which is Blood Gathering base kit, and... Oh no, I'd give him a bigger buff then. Okay, here we go. One of his add-ons for Blood base kit, and every fourth pallet you hit on him breaks instantly, but he's stunned for 5 seconds.
Right, as base kit?
Yes. So
every 4 pallets that gets thrown on him?
The fourth one. The
fourth one. So like a Spirit Fury.
But for 5 seconds stun.
But for 5 seconds stun. Isn't Spirit... Oh no, it's not Spirit Fury. It's not a 5 second stun. No. Okay.
That's like old DS. Give him that sort of demon vibe, you know, you break a pallet on someone. And...
Is that like... Is that meant to be a buff or a nerf?
That's a nerf. But it's also a buff.
you just can't give him a nerf.
How the hell do you nerf him? He's like perfectly
You've always got
balanced.
a weasel a buff into it.
Yeah, a little tiny sprinkling of buff. He said a buff and a
buff.
It's called a loophole.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Right. I mean, knock 1 second off his power then.
Knock 1 second off
That's
his power.
Nerf.
Oh, well, there you go, guys. There's the nerf.
But make his extra 10-second duration add-on base kit.
Yeah. Crazy.
Next question.
All right. Favorite and least favorite killer to go against?
Favorite killer to go against is probably Wesker. It's the only killer I've gone against so many times, and I still don't load in and go, God's sake, it's a Wesker. It's like, I actually enjoy playing against a Wesker. Least favorite, probably, I'd say Skull Merchant, but it's just because it's a bit boring, but also, I don't like playing against pigs, because pig mains tend to bleed people out, and I find that quite boring.
Yeah, pig mains, There's something else about them there.
Yeah.
Which killer in DBD do you think was the most wasted potential to be something awesome?
Chucky.
Chucky.
It's a really cool license, and I think it's a very weak killer, and I don't really enjoy playing against Chucky.
So you think Chucky could have done...
I think Alien could have been a lot better as well.
I was about to say, like, obviously it's not my Q&A, but
no, but yeah, you're more than welcome to chip in.
I would say Alien, because I think Alien Xenomorph, right, biggest huge license, right? And they just kind of made the most boring killer ever.
Freddy Krueger.
Oh, God. What are your honest thoughts on the FNAF collab?
I've never played any FNAF games, so I'm very happy that people are happy to get it. It's a new killer, it's new content, and it's cool. And we've actually played as Springtrap tonight, and he's really fun, so it's cool. Yeah.
Cool. You like Crash Bandicoot, don't ya? It's the famous Juggler outro music.
Yeah, you got Hog Wild as the outro music, and you've also got a lot of my videos have some form of Crash Bandicoot somewhere, possibly, or Cuphead. It's just basically because you don't get demonetized for them. But also, Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, and 3 was like part of my childhood, so I guess it's a little bit nostalgia there as well, because I'm old.
You are very, very old. What power do you think Springtrap will have? Well,
I did have an answer for something like this if someone was going to ask it, and it would have been something to do with cameras. But other than that, I never would have guessed the throwing axe. Never would have guessed that.
Yeah, neither.
Cameras was the only thing I was thinking, but I wasn't sure what to do with them.
Yeah.
So.
If you could change one thing about Oli, what would that be?
He's so perfectly balanced. It's not a lot changed, but it would be just making it so one of his. I changed his add-ons. His iridescent add-ons is definitely something I changed because they're pretty lame. And make it so he has got one of the blood add-ons base kit. Just to make people use different add-ons, basically.
Yeah. What is your favorite fast food place and order?
My favorite food is Jamaican jerk.
So, but
jerk
you said
chicken.
What is your favorite? Yeah, but you said what's your favorite fast food place?
What were you talking about, McDonald's and stuff?
Well, that's fast food, Jugglet.
Slim chickens, then.
Slim chickens, good but expensive. Yeah, but your order. It says favorite fast food place and order.
Slim chickens only does like tenders. That's all they do.
Yeah, just tenders and chips, real fries. Yeah,
fries. The American viewers.
Yeah, for the American viewers out there. What is your favorite Oni skin?
Artist from the Fog, Candle one, whatever you call it.
Which killer would you main other than the Oni? We kind of had that answered earlier, didn't we? With
Unknown and Pyramid.
Yeah. When will Jugglet play Oni blindfolded?
Never. I tried with a controller and it was horrible. So imagine playing blindfolded. I mean, I could try
blindfolded with a controller.
God, that sounds horrendous. I could try it, maybe one day.
Yeah. If the viewers want it,
if the viewers want me to play blindfolded, then I will do it.
What's your favorite pub snack and drink?
What's an example of a pub snack? Pork scratchings.
Yeah, like there's like crisps and like pork scratchings and like stuff like that. I guess like crisps. What's your favorite type of crisps? Really, they do all flavors of crisps.
McCoy's. It's pretty standard.
McCoy's. Like what flavor of McCoy's though?
Flame grilled steak.
Flame grilled steak. That's solid.
It's pretty solid. It's pretty.
That is pretty solid. And then your favorite drink?
Is that like beer drink in the pub?
Well, I'm assuming if you said what's your favorite pub snack and drink, it's going to be beer, right? Otherwise, you would just say what's your favorite drink.
Loads, but I'd probably say something like Desperados. Is it? Something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Or Corona. It's a very, very basic answer, so I apologise. I'm not the biggest of drinkers.
So what you're telling me is when we go out, Jugglet, this weekend, you're going to be on the Desperados.
Exactly.
Yeah. Go. Would you do 2v8 killer lobbies with viewers?
Yeah, definitely. If I streamed 100%. Yeah.
Well,
the queue time's so long.
We're going to come back to streaming?
So I wouldn't be able to have a good schedule with my work. That's the problem.
Yeah. So maybe in the future. Maybe.
I prefer streaming Survivor, but nobody wants to watch Survivor for me anyway. So
why did you use the? I actually don't know how to say this word. Is it a Minotaur or a Minotaur?
Minotaur. Yeah. I'd say Minotaur, but I might be wrong.
Why did you use the Minotaur Oni skin as your YouTube icon?
It used to be my favorite skin. Basically it.
Was this the job you expected you'd have?
This isn't my job. I just do this for fun. It's like a hobby. Yeah, my work is in the offshore world, inspecting windmills.
Solid. Hey, it does more to the world than being a Dead by Daylight content creator.
I don't know.
It's a close one.
It's a close one. Nah, I just do this.
Yeah. You can't knock it. What was your main before the Oni?
Originally Bill. I used to be a Survivor main. And then killer-wise, I think it was Pyramid Head for quite a very long time. I used to be good at Pyramid Head. I'm not that good anymore.
How many Demon Dash downs do you have?
Don't know. I think you can log it, can't you? But I don't have it logged.
I think they've just. I was speaking to General about it earlier. He was saying that they're adding it on the 17th of June. I think he was saying. or something like that, that they're making it so that they're adding a stats page from all of your stats from 2020 to now. You can have a look. So I guess when that comes out, we can find out more. Do you play a lot of other games on your free time, or do you only really play DBD?
What's the game? I tell you what I've been enjoying quite a lot. Repo and Lethal Company. Just silly games like that, just because I play quite a bit with my work friends. And Hunt Showdown is something I play quite a bit, and I've recently got back into Heroes of the Storm, which is similar to League of Legends, I believe, but more dumbed down.
Yeah. This next one I would also like to know. Can Oni Flicks get me a girlfriend? Fuck. Damn. Is it true?
That's the way it is, man.
Fuck. Well, sorry, a pixel is goated. Looks like you, me, Jugglet, we're going to be alone for a while. Why do you tunnel and ruin the game for survivors?
Excellent question. It's fun.
That comment was from BrainDBD. Next, do you enjoy playing Survivor at all? From John Pork 7777.
Yep, I do. I enjoy Survivor. I probably play like, I would guess 30 or 40% Survivor. I just don't really record it because I have done a few Survivor videos. I just don't do that well. My viewer base is wanting to watch killer content, so that's just the way it is. But yeah, I do enjoy Survivor.
Like I tell you, Jugglet is actually surprisingly good Survivor.
Yeah, slightly above average. That's the Q&A done. And if you don't know who this guy is, it's Brain, and his links will be in the description, so please show him some support on Twitch and YouTube. Because he's friend.
I need the money. Jugglet's currently minted, but I am in the slums, as you can see. I haven't even made my bed because I can't afford to. So if you could come through to the streams, that would be great.